Part D, getting started with jQuery. So this part, we will learn a special type of JavaScript, very popular one, jQuery. Yeah. But at the beginning, I want to talk about, go through all the questions of quiz 2. Yeah. Then we start the jQuery topic. So the part D.1, so we go through all the questions, 10 questions of quiz 2. Yeah. All right. The first question, if we do not use any CSS style in an HTML document, we cannot add any style to any element. That's false, because we can do it. So we can do it. Okay? For example, the font color, we can do font color, font size, different styles. But the problem is, if we do that directly, we do style directly, it is not good. The way is the old way, not good. Okay? So the new way of, if we use CSS to do the style, much better, more efficient. So we talk about that. But this question, we do not ask you it's good or not. We just ask you if you can do it or not. Okay? Yeah. So it's false. Answer. Question number 2, an HTML file can only use .html extension. If you do not use it, then the browser cannot display your file correctly. There is another case. Yeah. Another case I mentioned, that's the .htm. Drop that L. Okay? Only use 3 characters. So this extension use, that's for the old time way. So why old time way? At the old time, DOS time, very old, early Windows, DOS, yeah, old time extension, yeah, because this extension that time requires 3 characters. Okay, yeah. So that's why HTML, drop it, make it HTML. Yeah. But the current web browser still support the old style. Old style still support it. Yeah. But users, authors, programmers are not encouraged to use the old style. Not encouraged. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Although you can use, but try to avoid it. Yeah. Try your best to avoid it. Yeah. All right. So the answer is false. Yeah. Question number 3, not a singleton tag. Singleton. So we know the meaning, right? Singleton tag. So this one itself can be used as a tag, and there is some feature associated with it. Yeah. Not, right? Yeah, not. So this is singleton tag, singleton tag, singleton tag, right? Yeah, itself, it works by itself. A tag is not, right? Anchor element, href something, all right? Then you need to put some content, right? Otherwise, it's not very useful. So the hyperlink. So you connect a link to this text. So the answer, a tag is not a singleton tag. Yeah. All right. Question number 4. Suppose we want to display one HTML document in our web browser. To display this document, is it possible that the browser needs to visit several servers to load resources? Yes. So this one is designed to check your understanding if you watch the video, because I explain it in the video. So if some of you just read the notes, probably you can find it. Yeah, probably you can find it. But in my video, I discuss more. So you may have more impressions on this topic. The thing is related to images. Images. Yeah. When you have HTML document, suppose we have HTML document. All right. We may add a few images. Okay. Image 1, image 2. All right. Yeah. Image 3. Okay. Yeah. All right. In the note you can find, it says, we do not insert image directly to your HTML document. It is just a link, right? So you embed links, image links there. So let me describe how to load this page. All right. To load the page, the first time the browser load the whole document, all right? Yeah, HTML part, but the image part is missing, okay? Missing at the first time. Then second time, go through all the images. The first image, the browser need to go to the server, yeah, some server, store that image, right? The URL, so it should be somewhere, right? Could be the same server, you know, whatever, wherever it is. So load image for this one. Okay, one trip. Yeah, one trip. Another trip, load second image. Another trip, third image. If you have several images, you need to go to different locations to load one by one. Yeah, so that's why the browser needs to, in that situation, the browser needs to visit several servers to load the resources. So I ask that part. Okay? So you need to know how these images are loaded. Okay? Yeah. So that's for this question. Yeah. All right. That background. Next question. Which one is not a block element? Yeah, so we learned that. You can find in the notes. Block, 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 not block, inline, right? Inline. Yeah. So the answer is this. Okay. Yeah. You can find it easily in the notes. Yeah. But if you try to connect, how do we use these elements? Yeah. Right now, you may not have a lot of experience, but later, when you use more and more, yeah, so you will know all these things. Yeah. All right. Question number 6. Which of the following types of CSS style sheets has the highest priority to override other types of CSS style sheets? Highest. Okay, yeah. Inline, suppose we have an element. We have element, okay, in the HTML document. Inline, so we apply the styles on this document directly, or on this element directly, okay? Directly apply on this element, right? So the closest to this element, all right? Internal, so the style internal, so usually we'll put it at the beginning, the style apply to the whole document, including this one, okay? Including the current one, this element. but also on all other elements, the whole document. Yeah. All right. So the relationship is a little farther than this one, not closer. Yeah, far away. Yeah, relationship. External, you apply on multiple document. Okay, another document, you know, in the same website. Okay, you apply on large number of documents, including this one, this element, you know. So that's far away, the relationship. Okay, yeah. So the closest one has the highest impact. Yeah, highest priority. Yeah, so that's the reason. Inline, okay, is the answer. Oh, sorry, external is not the answer. Yeah, so inline. Yeah. Question number 7. We want to apply some special style on a group of selected elements of various element types. Which of the following selectors should we use? Answer is class selectors. The reason, pretty simple. The first, ID you can only select one element, right? ID must be unique. ID value must be unique. So you only select one element. So definitely it's not a group of selected elements. So ID is gone. Next, we want to eliminate element selector. Element selector, although you can select multiple, yeah, because sometimes you can select like tag 1, tag 2, tag 3. So then you describe, you know, a list of properties for these tags. Okay, but still not quite satisfied our description here. Yeah, because we want to have group of selected elements. Yeah, for example, so suppose you have tag 1. Tag 1 you use many times. Yeah, because one element you may use multiple times in one document. Tag 2 you may use multiple times. Okay, tag 3 you may use multiple times, right? Yeah. Selected. So now tag 1 we select some of them. Tag 2 we select some of them. Tag 3 we select some of them, but not all of them, right? For this kind of selection, you can only use the class selector. Okay? You cannot use the element selector. Element selector, if you select tag 1, you must select all of them. If you put a tag 2, you must select all of them. Tag 3, all of them, not some of them, right? So that's the main difference. Yeah. All right, so that's question number 7. Number 8. Which of the following size units is the smallest? Yeah. So I gave it to you in the notes. I hope you can find the location easily. We have this relationship in the notes. Yeah. First, we know it cannot be the last 3, right? The last 3, you know, pretty big. So we only compare the first 2. Which one is smaller? Okay, yeah, smallest. We have one formula like this. 1 inch equals 96 pixel, px, equals 72 point. That's the unit. So if we compare, you can see 1 px equals 1 over 96 inch. Also 1 over 72 inch. 1 point equals 1 over 72 inch. Which one is smaller? Right? Yeah. The larger the denominator, the smaller the number, right? Smaller. Okay. So the answer is px, smaller. Okay. So not the point. Yeah. All right. If you see the number 72 smaller than 96, so you select, that's not right. you need to look at the reciprocal, not look at the numbers directly. Look at these two numbers, compare reciprocals of these two numbers. Yeah. So last two questions. In order to hide an element in an HTML document, what CSS property should we use? Two. You have two different ways. So we talk about hide. Yeah. One is the display property. Okay. Another is visibility property, right? Visibility. Direct property, we should use the value none to hide it. But here I only ask you this part. I do not ask you this part. Okay. Visibility property, we should use hidden. But I do not ask you this part. I just ask. So you put either one is okay. Okay. Yeah, either one is okay. Yeah. So I said answer, two possibilities. Yeah. All right. Last question. Easy? Yeah, that's the easiest. Are we allowed to use overlapping? Yeah, we're allowed. Yeah. Yeah. I gave you example. Yeah. Image, bottom, remember Z index. We use Z index to control which one on top, which one at bottom. Yeah, so we can do it. Yeah. All right, so that's part D.1.